Hi, everybody. We are here live. Hey, everyone. How's it going? We're here live on Interdimension TV. We will wait a couple of minutes for more people to join and get some people from all over the world. I am so excited that you're joining me this morning, so thank you so much for coming. If you would like, go ahead and tell us where you're coming from. So put in the comments where you're joining us from. I am joining you from San Clemente, California. I am in Orange County now. Last week I was in Los Angeles and now I am in Orange County. So I am kind of moving around. And we'd love to know where you're practicing with us from. So go ahead and put in the comments where you are right now, and then we will get started in just a moment. It has been such a pleasure practicing with all of you every day live on Monday and Tuesday. Lauren and Travis's practices were amazing, so incredible. I see some friends that are joining as well, some familiar faces. So it's so wonderful to be here with the IDM TV community. So awesome. Hi, everybody. So good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday. This is day 10 of our 14 days of yoga and meditation here on Facebook Live for Interdimension TV. And it has been such an amazing process of practicing with all of you every day live, and just the energy of being able to practice with such an incredible community has been wonderful. So we're gonna get started here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brittany, and again, I'm coming to you from San Clemente, California today. And if you're just joining us, please drop a line in the comments. Let us know where you are practicing with us from. We have had people from all over the world practicing with us, and it's been such an honor. So let's get started. We're going to be doing a 60-minute vinyasa flow this morning. So let's start seated. And if you would like to sit up on something, feel free to grab a pillow or a block. And for this practice, if it feels right for you to use a block or a blanket, any type of prop, feel free to have it nearby. So as you come into your seat, place your hands on your knees, face down, sit up nice and tall. And before you come into stillness, just start to rock your pelvis forward and back, holding on to the knees, and start to drop your attention and awareness down into the space of your hips. Just a nice gentle pelvic tilt forward and back, and centering with the space of your roots. And come back into center, and with your hands still on your knees, start to circle in one direction a couple of times. Start to wake up the spine. Notice how your spine feels this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you're practicing with us. And start to make your circles in the other direction. Continue to hold on to the knees. Ground down through your sit bones. And gently come back into center. And if it feels comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes. Otherwise, take a soft gaze down toward the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Imagine that you can bring a little bit of extra space in between each bone of your spine. And as you ground through your sit bones and rise up through the crown of your head, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And start to take your attention down into the space of your breath. And start to pay attention to how your breathing feels this morning without any judgment. Just notice your inhales and exhales and how they naturally feel. And in our vinyasa flow practice this morning, our theme is being open to all possibilities. So allowing ourselves to release control and go with the flow. Right now, with everything that's going on around us in our world, we have to take one day at a time, one step at a time. And even if there's resistance or fear or frustration with everything that's going on, we can still invite ourselves to be open to what we can learn, what these challenges have to teach us. So through our physical practice today, through the asana and the postures that we'll move through, we'll invite our body to open up. To open up through our heart space, open up through our hips, and especially open up through our minds. And invite this allowing of things to be as they are, releasing control. As we focus on our hips today, we'll invite ourselves to find a bit of openness in that space of our roots. And it is said that our hips are sort of this storage place for old past emotions or negativity. And it can also be this space where we hold on to control. And right now we have to allow ourselves to surrender. Surrender to everything that's happening around us. Surrender to all of the possibilities that can be. And letting go of control so that we can ride the wave like Travis was talking about in his practice. We have to allow ourselves that space to open up, to be available to what we can learn. And through our practice this morning, not only opening up in our physical body, but opening up through our minds, as well as our energetic body. And so as we begin our practice this morning, start to cultivate your ujjayi breathing, the ocean wave-like sound of your breath, breathing in through your nose and exhaling out the back of your throat. And because of everything that's going on right now, one of the things that we want to avoid is touching our face. And so we'll practice Nadi Shodhana breathing this morning, alternate nostril breathing, but instead of using our hand in Vishnu Mudra to move the energy, the prana, through one nostril and the other, we'll just use our mind and an energetic flow of this energy. So take your awareness to your breath through both nostrils. Take a full inhale through both nostrils. And just imagine that you're exhaling out the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Move the prana through the left nostril. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale out the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own in your own pace, imagining that you can move this breath in through the left and out through the right, and then back in through the right and out through the left. Our minds are very powerful places, and we can direct our energy and this space of prana, this life force, through our bodies in many different ways. Focusing on moving the breath through the Ida and Pingala nadis, these left and right channels, yin and yang, just with your mind. The next time you energetically exhale through your left nostril, start to breathe in and out through both nostrils once again. And notice the effects of not only slowing your breath down, but bringing your awareness to both sides of the body and using your mind to move your energy. Gently bring your hands to heart center, bow your head here, and invite in the type of energy that you would like to bring into your day today. It might be an uplifting energy, or a calm and peaceful energy, or this energy of being open to all possibilities. What is it that you need today? And I invite you, as you move through this practice today, to remind yourself of this intention as we go. Anytime you need to drop back in, give yourself that moment to come back to this energy that you're inviting into your day. Take a full deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh your breath out, let it go. Gently release your hands to your sides, blink your eyes open, and let's make our way into a seat with our feet out in front of us. Place your feet down on the mat. Toes point forward. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards your body. Bend your knees so the soles of your feet are on the earth. And as you press through your feet into the mat, start to lift your hips up off of the mat, coming into bench pose or this upper tabletop. Reverse tabletop pose. Lift up through your hips. It's okay if you'd like to bring your head back a little bit or tuck the chin. Take another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. And then on your next inhale, start to straighten your legs. Bring your hips between your hands. Keep your hips hovering. Press into your hands. And stay here with your exhale. Take another inhale here. And with your exhale, back to bench pose. Follow your breath. Inhale, hips between the hands, keep them hovering. Exhale, lift up into bench pose. Follow Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, swing the hips back. Exhale, lift your hips high. One more time, inhale back. And exhale to lift up. Take one more inhale in bench pose. And with your exhale, slowly lower your hips all the way down. And crawl yourself forward into a tabletop pose. Maybe roll the wrists out as you make your way there. Come into our traditional tabletop pose here. Fingertips spread wide, shoulders over your wrists, hips above your knees, and your knees hip-width apart. And take all of your attention into your hands and open up to the possibilities of trying something different today. So as you keep your fingers down into the earth, start to lift the heels of your hands up and then back down. So just getting into those big knuckles, lifting the heels of the hands up and back down. Lifting up through the palm and lower back down. A couple more like this, and just notice what you feel. Maybe one hand is a little tighter than the other. Maybe this feels a little funky. We've never done this before. This is really good for those of us who've been spending a lot of time at the computer. And it also helps to alleviate carpal tunnel syndrome. So a couple more like this. Lift up, back down, up and down. One more time. Lift up and lower back down. Sit onto your heels for just a moment and open and close your hands really fast a couple of times. Give your fingers a little wiggle, release any tension, and make your way back into tabletop pose. Come to all fours. Dome through the upper back just a little bit here. Pull your navel into your spine. Lift your right leg up behind you. Flex your foot so your toes point straight down to the earth. And start to point your toes over to the right. Look over toward your toes. And reach reach your right leg all the way out to the right. It might just be a couple of inches from being behind you. Maybe it's straight out from your hip. This awkward hip stretch, just notice what you feel. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Now on your next inhale, sweep your right leg all the way over to the left. Tap your toes to the left, look to your right toes. And exhale, bring it all the way back to the right. Look to the toes. Inhale, sweep it to the left, look back. Exhale to the right. Inhale, left. And exhale, right. Pause here on the right, take another full inhale. Exhale, set your foot down, plant through the sole of the foot. Crawl your hands up to your hips and stand up tall. If you'd like to double up your mat for a little bit of extra padding underneath your knee, feel free to do so. Stand up tall here. Lift your arms up to the sky. Take a full deep breath in. With your exhale, run your right arm down along your right leg, side bend to the right, and continue to breathe. Open up through your chest and heart space toward the sky. Roll your left pinky down to the earth, thumb to the sky. Maybe look up towards your arm. Gentle side bend. Take another full inhale. With your exhale, come all the way out of that. Reach through your fingertips. Look over to the left. Set your left hand down and come into a modified side plank pose here on the left. Plant through the palm. You can point your left toes to the right foot if you would like. Sweep your right arm to the sky. Take a full inhale. Exhale, sweep it all the way underneath the left arm, a gentle twist. Inhale, lift your arm to the sky. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale, lift up. Last time, exhale, sweep down. Inhale, lift all the way back up. You can stay here or start to lift your right leg up off of the earth. Point your toes towards your face. And again, maybe you stay here or start to bend your right knee, reach back and catch your foot. Now we're still at the beginning of practice, so make sure that you're not going too deep into this back bend if you're here. Take a couple more moments, find balance. Breathe deep, be open to all the possibilities this practice has to offer you today. Take another inhale. Exhale, slowly release the leg without slingshotting it. Bring your hand to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, round through your back. And then inhale, sweep the leg back out. Exhale, set your foot back down to the earth. Very slowly, kickstand your left foot behind you once again. Come all the way back up here. Point your right toes out to the right side of your room and start to bend your right knee. We'll come into a warrior two on the knee. Right knee on top of your right ankle. A little bit of openness through the hip in the left hip here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and look past your right fingertips. And just notice what you feel in the space of your hips and your legs today. Pay attention. On your inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, rebend your right knee, sink low. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, sink down. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, sink low. Start to straighten your front leg once again, your right leg. Spin your toes forward, reach your arms to the sky, take an inhale. And exhale, bring your hands back down to your mat. Pressing through your palms, lift your right leg up, take an inhale. Exhale, sweep it all the way back behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your right knee down to the earth. Give yourself a nice little shimmy and shake from side to side. Relax your hips, notice your shoulders, your wrists, pay attention. Let go of any judgment. And from tabletop pose, start to lift your left leg up behind you. Flex your ankle, toes point straight down to the ground. Pull your navel into your spine and reach the crown of your head forward. Start to point your left toes over to the left, look toward your toes, and sweep your left leg all the way to the left to the degree that feels good for you today. Make sure you're not straining or holding your breath. Everything should feel okay. Lifting up through the leg a little bit more. Take another inhale. Stay as you exhale. With your next inhale, tap your left toes all the way across to the right. Look over to the right. And exhale back to the left. Toes point forward. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time, sweep it all the way to the right. Look over to the right. And sweep it back to the left. Keep the leg here. Take another inhale. Exhale, set your foot down to the earth. Plant through the sole of the foot. Crawl your hands up to your hips and rise all the way up. Again, if you'd like to double up your yoga mat for a little extra padding on the knee, feel free to do so. Hands at your hips here. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale, run the left arm down your left leg and slowly bend to the left. Taking a nice gentle side bend through the body, a lateral stretch. Roll your palm behind you to face behind you. Relax your shoulder down away from your ear. Pull your navel into your spine. Make sure you feel grounded. Keep lifting up through your heart space. Take another deep breath into the side stretch. Exhale, slowly come all the way back up. Reach your arms to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the earth. Shoulder on top of the wrist. And set up for your modified side plank. Right toes might point toward the left foot if you would like. Reach through your fingertips. Open up through your heart space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the left arm underneath the right. Gentle twist. Inhale, lift your arm to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arm underneath. Inhale, lift. Last time, sweep the arm down. Lift all the way back up. Take another inhale. Stay here with your exhale. You might stay just as you are, or start to lift your left leg up, dodging any furniture you might have on the way. Lift all the way up here. Modified side plank pose, you might stay. Maybe you start to bend your top knee, reach back and catch your foot. Modified Shavasana. But again, remember, we're still at the beginning of our practice. Make sure that this feels good in your body. Open up through your heart space, open up through possibilities. Take another inhale. Exhale, release the foot, reach your arm to the sky, take an inhale. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest so you round through the back for just a moment. Straighten your left leg all the way back out, inhale. And set your left foot back down to the earth. Point your right toes behind you and with strength, lift all the way back up. Hands to your hips for just a moment here. Point your left toes out to the left side of the room. Reach your arms out wide and bend through the left knee. Come to warrior two on your knee this morning. Take your gaze past your left fingertips, relax through your shoulders. And for those of you who are saying, wow, this is a really slow practice this morning, don't worry, we're gonna flow really soon here. Relax through your shoulders. Reach through the fingertips, bend the front knee a little bit more. On your inhale, straighten your left leg, arms to the sky, maybe palms touch. Exhale, rebend the left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink all the way down. Start to straighten your left leg. Spin your toes forward. Reach your arms to the sky. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the earth. With control, plant through your hands. Lift your left leg up. Feel your hip. Sweep your left leg all the way back. And lower your foot down to the ground. Back to tabletop pose. Shake your hips a little bit from side to side if that feels good for you. A little shimmy, a little shake, release. Keep Hasta Bandha in your hands, pressing through your thumb and first finger on the insides of your hands. Tuck your toes, lift up and back. Let's find downward facing dog. Take any movement in down dog that feels right for your body. Some of us like to pedal out the dog, bending into the knees. Maybe move the hips from side to side. What is it that you need this morning? When it feels right for you to relax down into a neutral downward facing dog, release your heels toward the earth. Press down evenly through your hands. Press your chest toward your thighs. Rise up onto your toes. Take an inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, step between your hands. Come to forward fold. Lift halfway up, flat back inhale. Fold back down with your exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. You can keep your feet right next to each other or bring them hip width apart, whatever feels more stable for you. Let's rise up onto our tiptoes, reach your arms to the sky, take an inhale. Interlace your hands and bring your palms all the way up to the sky as you plug your shoulders down away from your ears. Stay up on your tiptoes. Find a little bit of balance. Be open to the possibility of even falling or stumbling. It's no big deal. Just come back up onto the toes when it feels good for you. Take another full inhale. With your exhale, lower your heels, bend your knees, and bring your palms forward. You can stay in a chair shape or come all the way down if that feels healthy on your knees. Plug your shoulder blades in toward each other. Take a couple of moments here, just finding this shape. Keep breathing deep. And on your next inhale, rise back up onto your tiptoes, arms to the sky, straighten your legs. With your exhale, lower the heels and forward fold all the way to the earth. Lift halfway up, flat back with your inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step back into a plank pose, upper push-up position. Shift forward with your in-breath. Chaturanga, exhale. A gentle cobra pose to warm up the spine a little more, inhale. Exhale, release back down. Let's do 2 more cobras, friends. Inhale, gently lift your heart up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower down. 1 more time, inhale, low cobra pose. Exhale, release. Inhale either to tabletop or plank pose, whatever you need today. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna take these sun salutations and stroll them, 1 breath per movement. If at any time you'd like to go a little faster or slower than my pace, feel free. And child's pose is always a place that you can rest as well. So 1 breath per movement, getting out of autopilot here. Rise up onto your toes, take an inhale. Bend your knees, step or hop in between your hands, exhale. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Fold back in with your exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, high up onto your tiptoes, interlace your hands, palms lift. Exhale, bend the knees, palms forward, go as low as it feels right for you. Inhale, rise all the way back up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower the heels, forward fold, release to the earth. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or hop back, chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, whatever your body feels like it needs today. Downward facing dog with your exhale, take a couple of breaths. We'll do this 3 more times, yogis. Follow your breath pace. Rise up onto the toes, inhale. Engage your core, pelvic floor. At the bottom of the exhale, step or float forward. Lift halfway up, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Rise up onto the toes, interlace your hands, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, Tadasana Kriya, palms forward. Inhale, rise all the way back up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Release the heels down. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or float back, Vinyasa. Tap back into your intention. Tap back into your breath. Relax through any tension in your face. Again, rise up onto the toes, inhale. Bend your knees, step or float forward with your exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Fold back in, exhale. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky, maybe a smile on your face. Exhale, hands to your heart. Rise up onto the tiptoes, interlace the hands, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, heels come down low, squat down. Inhale, rise all the way back up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, slowly fold down to the earth. Halfway up, offer your heart, inhale. Hands down, step or float back, Vinyasa. We'll go through 1 more round, 1 more cycle of those. Notice what's happening to your breath. Maybe the body's starting to warm up. Just observe, being open to the possibilities your practice has to bring you today. Again, rise up onto the toes, inhale. Bend your knees, step or float forward with your exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Fold back down with your exhale. Arms to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last time, up onto the tiptoes, interlace your hands, inhale. Exhale, squat low, palms forward. Inhale, reach all the way back up, come up onto the tiptoes. Forward fold, exhale, release down. Halfway up, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Take a couple of breaths here in downward facing dog. Again, just notice the things that you're feeling here today. Keep pressing your chest toward your thighs, lift your hips toward the sky. Find strength as well as ease, Sthira and Sukham. As you continue to press through your hands, lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, bring it back up to the sky. Exhale, look forward, step your right foot in between your hands, top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, rise up onto your fingertips, pull your navel into your spine, and slowly reach your arms forward, rise all the way to crescent pose, lift up. Give your shoulders a little wiggle if they're locked into place. Reach through your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bend the front knee just a little bit more. Start to sink into your thigh. Notice the things that you can feel. Take another deep breath here. With your exhale, step your left foot forward, bring your hands to your heart. Let's come to chair pose from our crescent pose today. Sink down and back into your heels. Toes lift up towards your face. Sink your shoulders down away from your ears. And then following your breath, on your inhale, cactus your arms open up through your heart space. Keep the knees bent. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, open all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart space. One more time. Inhale, open up, and with your exhale, forward fold, release down to the earth. Lift halfway up, flat back, inhale. Find your vinyasa through your exhale. Keep following your own breath pace. Downward facing dog. With your inhale, left leg slowly rises. Left knee to left shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, bring your leg back up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, look forward and slowly step your left foot in between your hands, top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, rise up onto your fingertips. Pull your navel into your spine, and with control, reach your arms forward and up to the sky. Crescent pose. And again, just take a couple of moments to set here. As we set ourselves up, start to imprint this shape in your body and start to notice what it feels like to be in this shape. What is it that your body needs today? Maybe the back knee needs to be bent. Maybe you need to bend the front knee just a little bit more. Roll your pinkies in toward each other. Take another full inhale in crescent. With your exhale, step your right foot forward, hands to heart center. Come into chair pose. Press your hands in toward each other. And just notice, can you look down at your toes? Are your knees passing your toes? Can you sink your weight down and back into your heels a little bit more? Turn on the thighs and follow your breath. Inhale, open up to cactus arms. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Move the energy. Inhale, open up, expand the energy from your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last time, open all the way up, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release down to the earth. Lift halfway up, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or float back. Chaturanga, elbows squeeze the ribs on the way down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Start to deepen your breath just a little bit more. We're going to take that one on a nice little stroll as well, flowing with our breath. Continue to press down through your hands, press your chest toward your thighs, firming up through your body, and follow your breath pace. On your inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder, shoulders over your wrists or past the wrists. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Exhale, step your foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose. Exhale, hands to heart, step forward into chair pose. One time, open your arms, take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, and then straighten your legs. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Hands down, step or hop back, vinyasa. If you'd like to step straight back to down dog, that's always an option. From downward facing dog, left leg rises, inhale. Left knee to left shoulder, exhale. Inhale, bring it back up, three-legged dog. Step your foot forward, exhale. Rise up, one breath, crescent pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart, step forward to chair pose. Inhale, open your heart space. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Take a couple of breaths in downward facing dog. Start to deepen your breath. Add an extra second onto your inhales and an extra second onto your exhales. And again, we flow, yogis. Inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right, shoulders, shoulders over wrists. Open up through the hips. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Exhale, step your foot forward, top of the mat. Rise up, crescent pose, inhale. Exhale, step forward, hands to heart center, chair. Inhale, open your heart space. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway up, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your gentle back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises, take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, bring it back to the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward lightly. Inhale, crescent pose, lift through your heart. Exhale, chair with your hands in your heart space. Inhale, open up through the heart. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Woo. Take a couple of moments here in downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to slow this next round down just a little bit, but build a little more strength. So listen carefully, yogis. With your inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder, shoulders over your wrists. Stay here. Continue to breathe. Dome through your upper back. Take your right knee over to the left on an inhale. Exhale, bring it back to the right. Again, inhale, right knee to the left. Exhale, bring it back to the right. One more time, 3 times the charm. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, back to the right. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, lift it up. Exhale, step your foot forward, top of the mat. Feet hip width apart, rise to crescent, and let's pause and crescent pose here. Relax through your shoulders. Roll your pinkies in toward each other. Take another deep breath in. With your exhale, just bring your hands to heart center. Press your hands in toward each other. Press down through your right foot into the earth. Step up into the right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest. A little bit of balance here. Open up through your heart space. Keep a flex through your left toes forward. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and bend your right knee for a standing figure 4. Keep pointing your left toes toward your left knee. Turn on the shin to protect the knee as we come into external rotation with the hips. Send all of your awareness into your hips. Relax through your shoulders. And then take your palms and bring the backs of the hands together so the palms are away from each other, fingers pointing down. Bring your fingertips forward and then toward your body. Forward and toward your body. One more time, forward, toward your body. If nothing else, just a little distraction in the hip. Bring your hands back together. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, stand up. Bring your left knee to your chest. Reach your arms to the sky. Bend your right knee. Come into chair pose from here. Sink down and back. Roll your pinkies toward each other. And in chair pose, keep your knees bent. Rise up onto your tiptoes like we did in Tadasana Kriya in our sun salutations. And just notice the balance today. Try to let go of frustration. Be open to the possibility of falling. It's okay. Start to open your knees. Bring your hands down to the earth. Squat low. You may stay in a low squat. Just crawl your hands forward or play with crow pose today if that feels right for you. Hands into the earth. Bring your knees into your armpits or your triceps. Use your fingertips as brakes. One or both feet might lift up off of the earth. Take a couple of breaths here. Make sure you're still breathing. Relax through tension in your face. Maybe lift the feet a little bit higher. Lift the hips higher. Think lift the pelvic floor to the sky. one more inhale. Exhale, just set your feet back down next to your hands. Crawl your hands in if you were in the toe squat. And then make your way back into chair pose. Keep the knees bent, arms lift to the sky. Roll the wrists out for a moment. Release any tension in the wrist from your crow pose. Squat down a little bit lower. Bring your right knee into your chest. Keep your left knee bent. And moving through Warrior 3, just as a transition, straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg behind you. Take an inhale. Now bend your standing left leg. Step your right toes to the back of the mat, crescent pose. Left leg is forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open up to Warrior 2. Back heel spins flat. Open your arms, front heel lines up with the back heel or back arch. Relax through your shoulders. Slow down and notice what you're feeling. Relax through your face. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Get into that warrior stance. Flip your front palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior back. Exhale, side angle pose. Left elbow to left thigh, right arm up to the sky. And you can stay here, or if you'd like to grab a block or bring your hand to the floor, you can. Just depends on what you need today. Send all of your attention and awareness into your hips. Maybe bend the front knee a little bit more. If it's in your practice, you can bind it up. Flip your top palm behind you, bend your elbow, relax your hand behind your back. You can take your right hand to the top of your left thigh, or left arm underneath the left thigh and grab a hold of the right hand. We'll take a couple more breaths. Make sure there's no strain in the body. Just be here with the body you have today. Slow your breath down. Bend the front knee a little bit more. If you took a wrap or a bind, unbind the top arm, reach it back to the sky. Pull your navel into your spine. In one fell swoop, inhale, reverse your warrior all the way back. Exhale, bring your hands down to the earth, frame the front foot, pop up onto your back toes. Plant through your hands, keep your left knee into your chest, and pull your foot in towards your body, so you're in plank with the left knee into your chest. Now on your inhale, sweep the left leg out to the left and up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to your chest, plank. Inhale, sweep it out wide to three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. One more time, sweep it out wide, three-legged dog. And exhale, move through vinyasa. Come forward to plank, chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh the breath out. Wiggle out any tension in your jaw. Relax and just notice the things that you're feeling in your body here. Let's finish up on the other side, and then we'll come all the way down to the mat. Keep pressing evenly through your hands. Inhale, left leg slowly rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left shoulder, and pause here. Dome through your upper back. Stay nice and strong. And as you press through your hands, inhale, swing the left knee to the right arm. Exhale, back to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time, yogis, you got this. Inhale, right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog, sweep it up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Crescent pose, rise up. Pause and crescent pose. See if you can sink into this crescent pose just a little bit more. Relax through tension, but also finding strength. So imagine that you can squeeze your inner thighs in together, like you're dragging your left heel back and your right toes forward. Finding a little bit of buoyancy, but also finding that strength. Good yogis, take another deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Plant through your left foot into the earth. Step up into the left leg. Bring your right knee into your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together. Stand up tall. Keep pointing your right toes forward. Start to bend through your left knee, figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh as you sink your hips down and back. And just notice the degree that you need to be in this pose today. Maybe you ease out a little bit. Mind your ankles, how are they feeling? And then again, bring the backs of the hands together. Fingertips point down to the earth. Fingertips forward, and then toward your body. Forward, and toward your body. Sink down a little bit lower. One more time. Bring your fingertips forward, toward your body. This is a really good one for those of us on the computer a lot. Bring your hands next, or palms together once again. Sink down and back just a little bit more. Take another inhale. As you exhale, stand upright, knee to your chest. Reach your arms up to the sky. Another full inhale. And with your exhale, chair pose. Sink down. Bend both knees. Notice the difference between the right and the left, the things that you're feeling here. Sink down just a little bit more. Deep breath all the way in. Exhale, let it out. Rise up onto your tiptoes. Lift your heels up, relax your shoulders, and sink down a little bit lower. Start to open your knees, bring your hands down, sink the hips all the way down. Option for a toe squat again, hands can reach forward. If you need malasana today, you can come to a yogi squat, or one more time, crow pose if that's in your practice. Elbows bend straight back like chaturanga. And again, you might just lift one heel at a time. That's a big deal. So just one heel comes up toward the glutes, back down. You can try the other one. Maybe you get both, but practice is progress and not perfect. Lift up a little bit more. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your feet back down to the ground. Crawl your hands in if you're in a toe squat. If you're in malasana, crawl your feet back together. Let's rise back into a chair pose. Arms to the sky. Sink down and back. And as you keep your right knee bent, bring your left knee into your chest. Just a little bit of balance here. And again, using Warrior 3 as a transition, take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten both legs. As you kick your left leg back, sweep your arms down along your sides. Deep breath in here. Exhale, bend your right standing knee. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Reach your arms to the sky for crescent pose. Full inhale here in crescent. Exhale, Warrior 2, open up. Find your Warrior 2 stance. Heel to arch alignment, relax through your shoulders. Reach through your fingertips. Sink a little bit more and send all of your awareness into the space of your hips. Just imagining that any of the extra things that you're holding on to can just start to release from the body. Start to evaporate from the body. Relax and let it all go. Bend through your front knee just a little bit more. Make sure the knee doesn't pass the ankle. Maybe bring the foot forward just a little bit more. Flip your front palm up to the sky. Reverse warrior. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Left arm sweeps up to the sky. Continue to breathe here. Make sure your right shoulder is not next to your ear. Open up through your heart space a little more lift. You might stay here, take your hand down to the floor or a block. Continue to open your heart toward the left side of your room. And if you took a bind, go ahead and wrap it up here. So you might take your left hand to the lower back. Maybe your hand comes to your right thigh. Maybe you take your right arm underneath the right leg and reach back and catch the hand. Wherever you happen to be. Notice everything you feel in your hips. Come into the variation that your body is asking for today. Take a couple more breaths. If you have a bind, slowly start to release the bind. Come back into extended side angle pose, or side angle. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Open up through your heart space. In one fell swoop, we're gonna inhale, reverse all the way back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground, frame your front foot, pop up onto the back toes. Keep your hands rooted into the earth. Keep your knee to your chest and sweep your foot toward your glutes. You're in plank with your right knee into your chest. 3 times opening up through the hip. Sweep your right leg out to the right and up to the sky. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, sweep it out wide, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. One more time. Inhale, sweep it up and out. And exhale through your vinyasa. Foot might come down. Last vinyasa of your practice. Take an inhale through your nose. Side out your mouth. Sweep your right leg up toward the sky as you inhale. Bring your knee toward your chest and set yourself up for pigeon pose. Right knee out to the right, right foot to the left. Lower your back knee down to the earth. And if you would like to use a block or a pillow underneath the right hip to keep your hips square, you can. And if it feels right for you, come down onto your forearms, onto a block or the floor. Your front shin does not have to be parallel to the front of the mat, so listen to what your knees and your hips need here, rather than saying to yourself, I have to get into a certain shape. Relax your head, slow your breath, and come back to the intention that you set for yourself at the beginning of practice. Be open to cultivating the energies that you'd like to invite into your life today. Being open to all possibilities. See if you can sink into this pose just a little bit more. Where are you holding? Where are you gripping? Where can you start to release? Let go of control. To allow the things in that need to come into your life, into your day today. Couple more breaths. Take one more inhale where you are. One more exhale. Start to crawl yourself back up onto your hands, and as you do, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee to protect the low back and your hips. Use your core strength, come back into three-legged down dog, lift your right leg up to the sky. Maybe give your knee a couple of circles in one direction, or wiggle out the foot. Just take a moment for organic movement. And set your right foot back to the earth, down dog. Left leg slowly rises, take an inhale. Exhale, glide forward, knee to chest, and set up for pigeon on the other side. Relax the top of your right foot into the earth. Use any props that feel right for your body. Take a few moments, make sure that this leg feels good, and then when it feels right for you, you can come down to your forearms, to blocks, maybe all the way down to the earth. Both sides of our body is not going to feel exactly the same, so honor what this side of your body needs rather than trying to fit it into the shape of what the other side did. With every exhale, see if you can relax through any tensions you might be feeling in the body. Send all of your awareness into your hip. And breathe space into your hip joint. Maybe sink into this just a little bit more. We'll take a few more breaths. Take another full inhale. Another full exhale. Slowly start to crawl yourself back up onto your hands in your own time. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee up as you do for support. Press into your hands. With control, come back into three-legged down dog. And then again, roll out the ankle or make big circles with your knee, with your hip, in one or both directions. Just feel into what you need. And set your left foot back down to the earth. Come forward to plank pose as you inhale. With your exhale, lower your knees down to the ground. And let's make our way onto our back. So come all the way onto your back and have your block or a pillow nearby. Come down onto your back here, yogis. And as you do, bend your knees. Place the soles of your feet down to the ground. With your feet hip-width apart, run your arms down along your sides. Maybe even graze the heels with your hands. Press down through the soles of your feet, lift your hips up, and grab whatever it is that you have nearby, a little prop, to come into a supported bridge pose. So it can be a nice low level or on the medium height. And we'll take a few breaths in the supported bridge. We have a partial inversion going on here in the supported bridge. Our head slightly below our heart, our hips are above our heart. And just depending on what you need today, you might just stay in a supported bridge. If you feel like you need more, you can always lower the block to a lower height if you have a block and come into waterfall. Bring your knees into your chest and straighten your legs up to the sky. So you get the benefits and effects of a full inversion here. Slow your breath. Take a few more moments. If you lifted your legs to the sky for waterfall, start to bend your knees and gently place your feet back down on the earth. Press into the soles of your feet, lift your hips up off of your block or support, move it aside and keep your hips lifted for just a moment. Take a deep breath all the way in. With your exhale, lower all the way back down. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat and start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. From side to side. A nice gentle twist of your hips as well as your low back. Just notice this gentle twisting motion. Bring your knees back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Curl your forehead up to your knees. Give yourself a nice little squeeze, thanking yourself for moving this morning, for inviting in the energy that you brought in. Take one more deep breath into your asana practice. And open your mouth, exhale, side out as you move into Shavasana. Relax your arms, your legs, your head, close your eyes. And we'll take these next few moments to soak in our practice, to just be. If you have some more time to stay in Shavasana, I invite you to do so this morning, just soaking in all of the benefits of your practice. If you're ready to move into the rest of your day, start to deepen your breath, start to add an extra second onto your inhales and exhales. Begin to bring a little bit of movement back to your hands and feet, wiggle your fingers and your toes. And in your own time, when it feels right for you, start to roll over onto one side of your body. Keep your eyes closed and gently press your way up to a seat. Bring your hands together at heart center, Anjali Mudra, this gesture of offering, as you gently bow your chin toward your chest and offer yourself this practice. This practice of opening up to all possibilities, opening up in your body, your mind, your energy, releasing control, and giving yourself the opportunity to learn from everything that comes your way. All we can do is take things one step at a time. So I invite you to take your intention and this practice with you as you step off of your mat and into the rest of your day, because that's where real yoga begins. Can you start to bring your practice into your actions, into the words that you speak, and even into the way that you think? I want to thank all of you so very much for practicing with me this morning and with this beautiful community. The goodness and light within me honors the goodness and light within you. Namaste. Thank you all so very much for being here this morning. It was so wonderful to see you. Come back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, here with Mychal. It's sure to be an amazing class, as always, with him. And again, tell us where you're coming from here in the comments. Drop us a line. Hope that you had a wonderful practice this morning, and I will see you guys again very soon. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you all so much.